Well, happy Friday, everybody. I'm Nick Slavic. I'm the proprietor of the Nick Slavic Painting and Restoration Company. I'm also the host of this show, Ask a Painter Live. It's a weekly live Facebook show where I use my over 2 decades of experience as a craftsman and an entrepreneur to answer any of your questions. Today is a special Wednesday show. It is Thanksgiving tomorrow. So we are wrapping up a monstrous job site here. I will walk you through this entire job site. It's a full ceiling, trim, walls, doors, everything repaint, enamel. Started off as all cherry. We turned it into beautiful satin enamel. Finished up with all the walls and are sort of methodically working through the house. Today is the last day. We got a couple hours left here. Final touches, final cleanup. We are scrubbing this house down top to bottom. We will also take the PDCA Contractor Question of the Week, the Painting and Decorating Contractors of America Contractor Question of the Week, and this one has to do with decorative finishing. So anything you guys want to talk about, as usual. Also, kindest thing you can do for this show is to share it. So you can, now that we're on the Ask a Painter platform, we'll be broadcasting from here. Share it. If you want instant updates when I go live, like the page and follow it. Bill Van Price, what's your number one paint for cabinets? So I have sort of a tried and true system of oil primer, either Sherwin-Williams Extreme Block or Zinsser Cover Stain, and then top coat is either Sherwin-Williams Emerald Trim Urethane or Benjamin Moore Advance. Bill, I'd be curious to know what your favorites are, if you have any success using stuff. Russ Perry, as usual. Russ, frequent watcher, frequent listener, thank you for watching. So, okay, the PDCA, Painting and Decorating Contractors of America Contractor Question of the Week. Somebody wrote in asking, how do you use decorative finishes if you do for your business? Now, I use them in a very interesting way. I used to do all sorts of decorative finishes. Glazing cabinets, faux finishes on walls, all sorts of stuff like that. In recent years, because of my apprenticeship program that takes up a bunch of my time, we got people back here cleaning up. I have since scaled back on them. Right now I only do production decorative finishes. Now, when furniture and stuff gets sent to my shop, I can certainly do small scale decorative finishing on that, but what I normally do now is what I call production decorative finishes. So one of my favorite go-tos is a metallic paint, and there's about 3 different manufacturers that I use for metallic paints. And it's basically just a standard painting process, but you source a specific type of paint. It's a paint that usually has a whole bunch of mica flecks in it, and some metallic stuff in it, and you basically just apply it with a sprayer, and it's sort of a standard paint job. You just lay down colored base coats and then tinted to whatever the metallic is. On a recent job, and where it really shines, is you get bang for the buck. You get a special glow, you get a special look, but it doesn't cost your clients a ton of money. So it's not like bringing an artist in, and I've been on these projects before where somebody will bring in a true decorative artist, and they'll spend 2 to 3 weeks in a kitchen doing something, an enormous amount of money, and it's good. It is what it is. It's very beautiful, but a lot of people don't want that. So what I do is the production stuff, which is basically just adds a little bit of cost of paint, maybe an extra coat, but you get something that's really, really beautiful. So lots of metallic ceilings for me. We do stuff with that pearlescent, different effects, but basically production techniques that we can do on a large scale fairly quickly. Doesn't really change what we do at all. A whole bunch of other little things, lots of cabinetry, distressing, things like that. That's usually a fairly straightforward process. Let's see here. Yeah, so that's about it. For my business, I like those, bang for the buck, a lot of standard metallics. And nowadays, metallics are so prevalent that you can basically get them in any color you want. So it's not just copper, pewter, brass, gold, things like that. You can make it red, blue, green, yellow. You can get them to look whatever you want. So it's kind of a cool thing. So okay, let's take a walk around on the job site here. I want to show you guys this. We're in the final stages here of finishing. We have spent about 7.5 days, and we completely redid most of this home here. So I'll let you shut the door. I'm going to do a quick walk around. Waiting for Tina to come through here. Okay, so we have mudroom here, ceiling, crown, walls, trim, laundry room with some cherry cabinets. Russ, yes, that is the same as the ceiling. Actually, yes, it's a good point. In my hometown, there is a historic storefront that I just did And inside is the original tin ceiling from the 1800s, and I enameled it copper. So it's beautiful. And actually, I just talked with the owner of that venue. It's going to be an event space, and they're putting a few final touches on. I think there's actually an event tonight, and then I'm going to get in there and do another final video showcasing the whole thing in there. So it's going to be really cool. So, all right. Oh, you can see mini matrix. This is our last day matrix. People love these things. This is sort of our last day checklist. We basically are walking through here, got all this stuff done. All we basically have is take the final floor protection, clean up, and final touch up just to make sure. So pantry through here, took down all the shelves, enameled everything. Beautiful pocket door here, the glass on it. Brand new fresh ceiling paint. These awesome windows overlooking the lake here. We're actually on Prior Lake, which is a beautiful, beautiful lake with I fish on every once in a while. You got some beautiful, beautiful views out here. Let's see if we can shield it enough to show you. Yeah, it's just amazing. We get to stare at this all week, and it's been really awesome. So super intricate screen doors. I think that's a Marvin. It comes apart in about 6 pieces. So hand enameling some of those pieces there. Living room here. You can see Alex doing what we do, cleaning. Beautiful great room, living room here. Fresh crown. Fresh things. Love the sheen that comes off of that fresh enamel like that. Another beautiful view out the top there. We did some pretty crazy floor protection here. We used Grip Right, and we used a whole bunch of Trimaco padded stuff. Russ, are you spraying standard ceilings? Yes. On large scale projects like this, it's almost a no-brainer because everything is completely encased with plastic anyway, so really just spraying the ceilings is almost a no-brainer. When we do like standard interior repaints, a lot of the times, if it's just a bedroom or two, we'll just do it by hand. It's just easier to just get in there, roll a nice coat on or two, and then be done. So, all right, let's see. They're putting on the last bit of hardware. Let's go through the master suite here. Johnny Boy was just touching up. So we got the master vestibule here with the beautiful crown. Love that stuff. Coming through, nice doors. Again, beautiful view out here. Lots of beautiful windows capturing all that light. Coming through the master suite. We got dual closets here. Those are completely taken apart, redone. Beautiful master bath. We got kind of some nice tongue and groove here behind the tub. This master suite, most of this woodwork was previously enameled, and it was done kind of roughly. So we kind of, we got the Mirka and the Festool in here. We ground everything down, made it nice and smooth again, and then did what we do best. Started over with the enamel process and all brought it up to standard. Let's come back through here. Corey, thanks for watching. We'll be doing a show together. Corey Leister, if you guys haven't followed Corey or her page, Cabinet Painting University, she's got a group on Facebook too. Really good group and really knowledgeable actually about the stuff like we're doing right here, enameling. So I'll take you through the rest of this. You can see the last little holdout of work area here. I had to completely restore this entry door unit here, inside and out, and so that's, we saved the walls around it till last, and I'll kind of show you guys if I can sneak out here without interrupting these people. They've heard me say it before, never stop somebody working, ever, even if it's for a show on social media. So, all right, so freshly restored entry door here. We actually built a tent around this here. We heated it with my fish house heater, brought in some fans and stuff, completely stripped everything down, and revarnished everything. You can see that beautiful, let's see if I can get a picture of that finish on there. It's just beautiful, kind of satiny. Let me flip this around. Beautiful sort of satiny, low luster finish on that stuff. So I love that stuff. Bill, thank you very much. Russ, thank you. Appreciate appreciate it. Again, kindest thing you guys can do for me in this show is to share it. Get on the Ask a Painter page as well, like it and follow it, and you'll get instant updates whenever I go live on this show. Let's see, bay window here. Started off as oak and cherry and pine, actually. 3 species of wood right there. And all enameled. Especially in Minnesota, it's always difficult for these window sashes. They're wood window sashes, so we have to do a special process of, taking them, disassembling a lot of stuff, getting out there, a little bit of hand finishing. Some beautiful windows up here. French doors, and you can see everybody doing the final cleanup. This is the new Trimaco, this blue stuff. It's actually a padded, grippy floor protection. It doesn't move. Let's see if I can flip it. It actually has really good grip to the floor. No damage, and it doesn't slide around. And when you put that on stairs, sometimes even if you have canvas or plastic or something over the floor, if it slides around, it'll leave some marks. This stuff is beautiful, so we use this for the main pads through the house, and then we actually put grip right paper over the top of it to do that. So, all right, they just finished painting the final bit of walls here. And John, can you tap in those door pins? Yes. A little bit? Thank you. All right, let's go to the powder room here. So, nice powder room. These are fun projects too. Beautiful, beautiful crown up there. Love that shine coming off that stuff.
No, I already seen it too.
There we go. All right, let me sneak through, guys. I'll stay out of your way so we can finish up here. Okay. So that is about it for that, guys. Thank you, everybody. If we don't have any more questions, I will call it a day here. Thank you to the PDCA, the Painting and Decorating Contractors of America. I do appreciate their support. Thank you to This Old House for the continued support as well. I hope everybody has a great holiday weekend. Came back from Brazil this last week here, and it's been sort of a life-changing thing. I'm still kind of decompressing, so there will be videos, there will be blogs, there will be stuff to follow as I can put down some thoughts. I actually have a really, really interesting afternoon today. A couple of my Sherwin-Williams reps are coming down to my farm, along with one of my best painter friends, Ryan Turry from Minneapolis, and we're going to do a little pheasant hunting together, and I can't wait for it because awesome people. We're giving my farm the first big workover for pheasant hunting this year. We're going to see what's going on. I was actually out there the other night walking around just kind of looking at the farm or whatever, and I saw 14 pheasants come out of my brand new food plot. So it's very, very promising, and I can't wait to get out there with those guys. It's going to be an absolute blast. It's a great way to sort of end the week. We finish a monster job here. We're going to go back to the shop. We're going to clean out every sprayer we have. We're going to load up all the trucks and then call it a nice week. So Russ Perry, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And thank you for always being a diligent watcher and listener. Ray, thank you so much too. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. As we head into the new year, any changes you guys would like to see to the Ask a Painter show, any suggestions for topics, any questions you'd like to cover, if you want to see a certain type of job site, if you want to see me do a certain type of thing, I'd be happy to accommodate anything you guys have. We have the finishing shop, and we usually have between 4 and 7 job sites going any day. So I'm always happy to show you guys something if it'll help raise the standard in our industry. And everybody have a good weekend, long extended weekend here. I know I'll be out with the family, and we're hosting Thanksgiving at my house tomorrow, so I'll be cooking like a madman tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully everybody can get out there, spend some time with the family, and sort of think about what all this is for. And have a great weekend. And thank you to the PDCA, thank you to This Old House, and we'll see you guys later.